The other thing that was very interesting, Andrew Berry was asked about that first year of the contract that the national media made a huge deal about because it is basically the minimum. And if you look back at Andrew Berry, he explains the rationale and will give you even a little bit more perspective. But here's Andrew Berry talking about why the Browns went so low on the first year of Deshaun Watson's contract.
I typically don't talk about contracts in this setting. I actually will make a departure from that because I do think a little bit of context is important. So a couple things. Number one, we certainly understand the optics of it. I think for us, after we got comfortable with Deshaun, the contract was really a football decision. The things that were important to us from a club perspective were to have another year, have Deshaun under contract for another year, and to have it structured in a manner that would allow us, maximum flexibility to execute the rest of our off-season plan. And that's specifically true as we really kind of facilitate the next steps with Baker and Baker's contracts, on our cap. And I think probably the other thing to mention is that structure, Jake, is very similar to a lot of the large contracts that we already have. A lot of the larger player contracts that we already have on the books.
And here is a look at that. So the 1.035 base salary minimum, it's no surprise. 1 year minimum for Hooper, Garrett, John Johnson, Chubb, Cooper, Teller, Hill, Keenum, Jackson, Walker. So the conspiracy theory that they were doing this with the intent of minimizing any potential suspension, Casey, it just doesn't hold any water. So again, really good work by Jack Duff in there getting that compilated for social media.
Yeah, Jack does excellent work. I suggest everyone follows him, especially during free agency. It's not even just the Browns. Look league-wide, all of the larger contracts are small, way smaller hits in the first year than they are later. They're all back-end loaded. So that's becoming like common practice. Now, I know it's going to be highlighted more because of Watson and, the potential looming suspension, that it was some underhanded thing to do. I think the bigger thing is the guaranteed money, not the first year being a small minimum hit.
Yeah, without question. And the other thing is you also have to remember they still have $18.9 million of Baker Mayfield's contract, and that's another reason. That's what Andrew Berry was alluding to on the backside of that comment. All right.